Hey everyone, Condor K, and I am back with more DFO. I have until the 4th, there we go, to reach whatever it was the level that I set for my female slayer. I already forgot. Oh, well, hopefully we can get this done because I really want to. So I've been having some trouble setting up this specific capture. It was being a bitch. I wanted it wouldn't read my mic, and then it was reading my mic and my actual speaker audio. So like I would try playing the game, but audio would come out of the speakers, and then I would record the mic, but then the mic would catch the audio from the speakers. It was a mess. But I got it all figured out, and I'm all set. I actually think I learned a new ability, or at least that I gave myself a new ability last time, right here. I think I did that while I was off screen. Did I get any new equipment from any of the quests? I didn't even check that. No, I did not. At least nothing useful. And I hate it when this happens sometimes. I don't know how to stop that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what are my quests? I think we were going to go... Yes, we were going to go kick Trillion Prism's butt in Glassfey again. So let's do that. Should not be that hard at all. Not as hard as it is for, I don't know, something else that's actually hard. There we go. I like that it's getting easier. I'm becoming stronger. Fear me! You stupid prisms. That your only attack is to charge at me. Alright. Yes. Yes. And what's the new ability? It's on G. Alright. Oops. Wow. It's got some range. That's interesting. Wasn't sure about that. So what have I done? Well, spoiler alert, have been writing more. So I think that I reached a good stopping point though, so I won't need to worry about a lot of things for a while now. So I can like take it easy. Unfortunately, I have to plot out an entire new story arc, and I don't know how to. Oh, whoop. As in, like, there's so many characters and so many things from the old story arc that I don't want to do again. So I think I'm just going to scrap a lot of it. And, like, completely change the way that it was done. I don't know. Writing is a pain in the butt. I know it's just fan fiction, but I spend way too much time thinking about it. Ah, I ran right into that. I should have seen that coming. So I spend a lot of time. I spend a little bit of time writing a new version, like a new story. I mean, I just started writing a new story. It's another Fire Emblem story based on. I keep forgetting not to look at him when he does that. Based on Volk, so it's an entire story only about Volk, the thief from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. So far, I like how it's sounding, but I don't specifically like the first chapter, like the first actual chapter besides the prologue. So that one's gonna take a lot of work, to make it as good as I want it to be, because I want it to be very interesting. And so far, it needs a lot of help. So we'll see how it goes. It's the kind of story that it has a lot of, like, this is not even a fanfiction thing. This is an everything thing. There's stories that have a lot of lead up. Like, they have a lot of things that have to happen. Or, like, they tell you about the character's youth, and then they get older, and then you get to see the cool stuff that they do when they're an adult. And it kind of, like, you kind of just want to skip right to the cool stuff. Which is what I want to jump in with this story. Because, I mean, I want to, like, for the first, I don't know, 10 chapters, I want, like, a chapter in present day doing cool stuff, and then a flashback chapter where we cover some of the origins of this, why this happened this way, so on and so forth. And it's just because, you know, reading in anything about youth and how slow it is at the beginning gets pretty old. You know, even if the story, even if that isn't necessary for character development. It's like, I just want to get to the cool stuff. So yeah, there's that. And of course, I'm still working on this. You know, I've actually decided to, that since I have this easy way of recording these games, I'm probably going to be redoing my non-reviews. Like actually going in depth on some games that I'm playing. So, because I mean, I already have the gameplay, right? So that should be easy enough, so I'll just... Except that I don't. God damn it. You know, I'll probably save some of the data from whatever recording session of Dungeon Fighter, like 30 something, and just mix that up with a few old ones and make... Like, I'll just save some recording of Female Slayer, Female Gunner, just my different classes, and do like non-reviews with these stuff, because I can. I haven't done a non-review in forever. So I should probably get back to that, especially since my sister, who graciously provided me with a new intro, has non-reviews on it, so I kind of have to do some. It's not like it's a terrible thing, but, you know. So we're just going to... Also, we're looking into a capture card, which will make capturing certain games much easier. Like, Final Fantasy IX is already coming out really good, but like actually, because just, you know, there's a lot of ways to make it better, and a really good capture card is a lot more preferable. So we're looking into one of those, and I'm really hoping that it works out. It'll be a long time coming. Until then, Dungeon Fighter, it never ends, so I can let's play this for forever if I wanted to. Because it's a fun game, so I will. And of course, I still got a lot of Sacred Stones. Unanalyzed life form. You're considered my enemy. Preparing to launch Prism Laser. Hi, Trillion Prism. That's rude. Die. Oh, we'll just kill this guy now. Die! There we go. Oh, where am I? Who am I? I must have been out of my mind. Thanks. Dun-dun. I don't believe the sword is any longer, because I think the knight class and both the Slayer classes use the same weapons. So I don't know why my range feels longer with this for some reason. Not entirely sure. This move does look like it has crazy range though, so I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that the sword comes out. Okay. He came back to his senses as soon as the black masses were removed from his body. I'm glad. Oh, Mia, with the billion prism shard you brought last time, I've made something that can be useful to you. Billion prism is the other half of Trillion. I removed the black mass on the shard and used it to create a necklace that achieves Trillion's abilities to its fullest. This accessory increases your intelligence. I hope it'll be useful for your journey. And Queen Maya personally has sent these pieces of gear to you for help, you know, for thank yous. Queen's reward. Do you know what caused the great metastasis? Some pentacles in Grand Floras were destroyed. That's right, but before the great metastasis took place, Grand Flora suffered from a great blaze and it destroyed Myers' pentacles that supported Arad. The fairies of the forest sacrificed themselves to recreate the pentacles, but the damage was done. The pentacles grew weak and then collapsed, allowing an interdimensional rift in Arad. That's how such a great explosion of the metastasis occurred. If some of us took care of the pentacles, then we wouldn't have collapsed, and, you know, we wouldn't be shit out of luck as we are now. That's why some dragons, including I, are charged with the maintenance of the pentacles. I'm also charged with safety of the Silver Crown villagers. Recently, the pentacles have grown unstable. I need the pure energy of spirits. Would you get that for me? Oh yeah, it's one of these quests where you pick up, like, the necessary things from it as you go along. So there's a chance that you've already completed this quest. I mean, all they were asking was for one. But like in there's a version of that in the next area, Meltdown, where they want 20, I think, Old City Legacies, or 15, which is just an item you pick up randomly in any of the dungeons. You might have it by then, or you might not. You know, it completely depends. The pentacles are now stabilized, thank you. No problem. I leveled up again. The more dangerous your expedition, the rarer your findings. The Crystal Forest and Abnova are abundant in the rare materials, essences of spirit, and devolved crystal fragments. Oh yeah, this is just a quest to show you how to buy stuff. Succeed in 10 counterattacks in the dungeon before clearing. That's actually really easy to do. because the game counts any attack that you land on an enemy as they're attacking a counter. And then you're like, well, yeah, that's what a counter is, but it's super easy to land them. Like, seriously. You land like 50 every time you do a thing, so. Receive devolved crystal fragments. Use the fragments to buy a destruction crystal. What's a destruction crystal do again? Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to buy from you. Destruction, right? Oh, man. Damn it. I hate this. I know they're doing this for like security's sake, but this stuff pisses me off. I'm playing and all of a sudden, oh, I need to look up a code or enter a code, even if I remember what it was. Okay, I'm back. It's the destruction crystal buff stuff. That's really it. Okay, and done. Oh, and now, okay, here we go. Mia, I need your help for something urgent. The crystal forest in North Abnova is called the Murky Glass Fae, since it's always surrounded by dark, foggy energy. Recently, a horde of night armors were sighted in the Murky Glass Fae. Night armors are believed to have been extinct in the Great Metastasis, and I find it suspicious that they have revealed themselves just now. Would you enter the Murky Glass Fae and check the situation? Sure. Okay, so we're gonna go to Murky Glass Fae, new location. Oh, and I got mail. Oh yeah, the milky jar. From DFO Honey Time. Man, that sounds so weird. Yeah, this stupid process. I've never gotten to the end of this. Because I haven't been playing for long. Because it crashed one time. I was hungry the other times. No, stupid help. I don't need help. I know what skills I want to get. Do I like this? How about this one? I don't know. I think I'll just stick with what I got for now. I'll get, save up my points. And off we go to Murky Glass Fae. That's a new dungeon. But it's also home to the, where is it? To the fucking, the nefarious night walker Draklex has taken over the forest. He wants to bring down Silver Crown and conquer Abnova. Yeah, this is a place with the dark dingles. Those things are stupid. Oh, so I didn't know that. If you use the hotkey for the skills, like the actual, like the quick commands for it, like quarter circle, whatever, like literally, so they're like down, left, Z. They cost less MP and they come out quicker, and they cool down faster. I did not know that. Okay, those stupid things. That's what I was talking about. I hate those things so much. I just hate dingles, period. Like, I really hope that one day we get a quest, like a joint everyone on DFO quest to extinct the dingles. Like, if we kill 1 million in this many days, they'll never be around again, ever. I would play like crazy to assure that we reach 1 million. Like, I'm not even joking. What was that? The Empire could, die! And he's dead. This is that big rummer. I think I said it before, but I keep calling them rumors accidentally. I mean, runners. Because it's like, it's 2 M's, you replace it with 2 N's and they're runners. Like, they run a lot. Die! Die! Okay, we're good. There's just these stupid dingles left. All they're capable of saying is dingle, apparently. Die! Okay. So, like... what else? What's after this? Oh yeah, I think next comes the, well, as I get closer to level 15, the advancement. I think that's what it's initially called. Yeah, the advancement's coming closer. And I think I already made my decision of which class I want to become. I'm really excited. It's kind of like the, although, you know, Awakening grants you the really awesome stuff, which so far I've only awakened my female gunner. And that took a lot of money. Like, seriously, when my sister told me, when Shadowstar told me that it takes a lot of money to awaken, she fucking meant it. Like, I mean, if you're lucky enough and you get all the items that you don't need to buy anything, like, wow, you are lucky. But chances are you'll need to buy some of it. And if not, it'll take forever to grind it out of things. And since people know people need those items, they charge a lot for them. And, you know, whatever. I managed to accomplish it, and I managed to make my money back after the fact. But it's still ridiculous how difficult it can be. So, you know, just be prepared for that shit. It's a long way away, but you'll get there before you know it. Okay, and here we go. Murky Glassfey. We're gonna fight the boss, Draklex. Who I believe is not actually supposed to be the boss of this area. Because you go to another dungeon called, that has, like, revived versions of all the bosses. And their boss for this area is the giant knight armor that I just fought a while ago, as opposed to this guy. Yeah. Die! I don't like you, Draklex. And he's dead. Because I didn't like him and his name was Draklex. And I got another Essence of Spirit that I don't need. Yay! Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that was the jump attack. I thought it was just a single swing. Shows how much attention I'm paying to things. Whee! Alright. What's this? Oh geez, my phone's ringing. I apologize if you heard that. I kind of wanted to see... One second, let's scroll this up. Oh, that's muting the music. Okay, I needed to see just how long I've been recording. I don't want the episode to come out massive. But, you know, it always does anyway, so whatever. Okay, and let's see. Clear Murky Glassfey. There were many knight armors. Yeah, they're all still alive. Although knight armors manifest naturally, they can also be created artificially by infusing armor with the energy of darkness. That makes sense. I believe someone has used powerful energy of the darkness to manufacture those monsters. I don't think it's the Shadow Spirit King because he disappeared into thin air after he was moved into the Murky Glassfey by the metastasis, and that leaves no one else. We better find out the cause of the sudden manifestation of the knight armors. Would you exterminate the knight armors in the Murky Glassfey and bring me pieces of their armor? Okay, shouldn't be too bad, and I got another title. Alright, so I will be back with fighting Draklex again. Let's do this shit! And we're back! Just in time to fight this guy. Again. Draklex. I think that's his name. And I completed the quest that I was on here to do, which is basically just kill a bunch of living armor pieces. Oh, that drags them to you. I mean, I kinda noticed that. It's still really cool. Stay away, all of you! I will murder you! Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that's what he's doing. Wow, that's cool. Very useful. Usually jump attacks aren't too useful, at least I've never found them to be super useful. That one actually is pretty useful. You know, as in it hits multiple times and it does decent damage. All the other ones usually hit once and they're not very useful for actual combat situations. Which is funny because the game is mostly combat situations. Then again, I guess there's a bunch of different moves in the game that are very useful if you have more people with you. I always play by myself, so... Or at least most of the time. I'm sensing foreboding energy from that armor. Yeah, really? What gave it away? No, the nefarious energy radiated from the pieces of armor is Draklex. He's the wicked knight armor that once killed almost everything in Nova in a scheme for world domination. He must be eliminated before he threatens the world again. Please hurry. I've already taken him out twice. Like, are we just gonna ignore that? Pretend that never happened? Okay. How do I equip? Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Thought you just right click it, and it's like, nope, not gonna give that to you. I increase this one, and this one, and this one, and boom shaka. Boom shaka? Okay, jeez. I was about to say, is the internet failing? Am I getting kicked out? Am I done? Is this it? Is this the end of this episode? No, it is not. Okay, so I think this should be the last quest in Glassface, so we can wrap up with this one. Here we go again! God damn it. Actually, wait a minute. Let me quickly equip some stuff. I think I got new stuff that is useful. 171, 334. That's better. There's a broomstick. I can't use that. And I don't have a belt, so I might as well put that one on. Okay. That was fast. Off we go to Murky Glassway again. Son of a bitch. Oh, well, at least this time all I need to do is take out Draklex. I don't need to beat around the bush and do anything else here. He's down there, so I guess that must be the southern path. And once I complete this one, I'll be done with this location, and I'll hopefully be closer. Because the advancement quests all pop up when you're at level 15. Which is the level they suggest to do it at. Or at least the level it becomes available. And it's actually not that hard, advancing. Awakening is far more difficult. Not just for the money quest. Like for the money, but for the actual quests that they require you to do. Those are dumb. So, in my spare time, in addition to reading, I've been listening to a lot of music thanks to Spotify. Which, I was thinking, I don't know if anyone knows how to answer this problem that I have. But the other day I was thinking I don't hate the Dungeon Fighter soundtrack. I love it. But I wanted to just listen to my Spotify while I was playing Dungeon Fighter. And I played it, like, because you see I have headphones, right? I wear the headphones so that the Dungeon Fighter music doesn't come out of the speaker. And so it doesn't get caught in the recording. Because if it would record it coming out of the speaker into the mic. So in order to avoid that, I put headphones on. Duh. You know, there was a time where I just put the headphones on, dangled them, and I talked, and I didn't really do much else. But I like Spotify. I use Open Broadcaster, and I have it set to catch the Dungeon Fighter main window. Like I don't have the sidebar anymore, where it has the chat and stuff. And I don't know why, but it was catching my Spotify music. So like even though I wasn't telling it to catch that window, I mean I guess it was just catching the audio from the computer, I guess is the way to put it. Like everything that should realistically be coming out of the computer is what it's catching. If that's the case, how do I tell it to just catch from Dungeon Fighter and nothing else? Because, you know, it's in case the day comes where I'm stuck in a location for a long time. Like I've only run through Murky Glassway like, I don't know, 3 times. And imagine if I had to run through it 50 times. You know, even if I do like the music, I get sick of it. I want to listen to something else, like Flumpty's Jam, or Crashervania, or something. And I can't because, hey, this. I don't know. Anyone have an answer to that question? No? Cool. Like, seriously, if you do, I would greatly appreciate that. And if not, I'll figure it out. Maybe, if there's a way. If there's not a way, I'll deal with it. It's not like I played Dungeon Fighter for hours on end, so I won't ever get sick of it. But like, because this is the first time I'm actually recording everything as I do it, which means I can't listen to music as I'm doing it. Because you haven't missed a single thing that I've been doing with the female Slayer. This is how the beginning of the game goes for everyone. Once you get to Meltdown, it becomes a little bit more freeform, sort of, with a lot more quests and places. And at that point, you get to decide when you actually want to advance through areas. Because chances are, when you're going through Dungeon 1, you'll get quests for Dungeon 2 and maybe Dungeon 3. So you can go to Dungeon 2 or 3 while you still have Dungeon 1 quests. It's totally up to you. Whereas here, everything moves along at a really normal pace. Which I like, because it's easier to manage. But at least later in the game it gives you the freedom of choice of which dungeons you want to tackle. Do you want to run through this dungeon for the 9th time, or do you want to run through this one for the 2nd time? You know, so it all changes. It all alters. Dead. Awesome. And here we go, boss time. Hey, hey, you can't beat me. The energy of the Shadow Spirit King I swallowed is coursing through my body. I never liked Silver Crown. I'll cut that damn tree and become the ruler of Abnova. Okay. I'll let you. Just don't fight me. Just... You know, we can just agree to disagree, and I'll tell that dude back in town that we agreed to disagree and that you... Yeah. Whatever. Oh. I haven't played with my sister in a while. I wonder how she's doing in this game. I could probably check, but I kind of forgot the name of most of her characters. Oh no, they're white. That's a bad thing. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh no! Ah, I got disconnected. Son of a bitch! I got disconnected.